It's like it's a story. It's a story of most young South Africans. Because we all moved from the countryside to a city to better our lives, to find jobs. But the idea really was not to. I didn't come to Johannesburg to work as a photographer, but the idea really was to find a job for myself. Yeah, this is where I used to stay here. After moving from Hillbrow, I stayed in this building with friends, Fison and Otebo. As much as I started photograph while I was still at home. Then I ended up, while I was working, searching for a job, I saw Market Photo Workshop, the board, and then I went inside. I was like, well, I went back there. While I was sitting outside, the intermediate class was starting, and they were like, why are you sitting outside? Like, I don't have money. They said, no, sit down here, we're coming now. And then they called me to a class. From then they gave me a bursary, because I explained myself, the situation, so I was given a bursary till my advance. Alright, awungena nje bayabuka nje sir. Everyone else said, how did these women get out? Women are not allowed inside. How did they get in? No, but baphuma manje. It used to be like for immigrants coming in the city. But now it's like it's a home of taxi drivers, securities, people who are working in the factories, and people who are moved to a city to find their jobs. So I started like right time at the end of 2006 to visit the hostel, 2007, and that I was not like really making any photographs. I was just going there to visit and drink beer and come back home and sleep over. And slowly, then I started to come with a digital camera because I wanted to see how they react. And then I saw the reaction. They were like, which newspaper are you from? No, we don't want to be photographed and things. And then I came with a point and shoot. After I came with the Yashica 6x6, it was much, people was like introducing themselves to me. Photographs are powerful. Sometimes it's very important to understand the people. Don't just come. I don't like the idea of just coming and click and going. If you want to get that richness, that intimacy, you need that. You need to spend time and understand the people and understand exactly what they like, what they don't like. Even before even taking a camera and shooting. There were so many interesting things in the hostel besides everything, but you find like guys wearing skirts, not because they are gay, which is, I find it very interesting because nowadays we are very scared. Very scared as men, very scared even to hold hands and walk in the streets because of the stigma of being like called a homosexual or something. I find the men that they were more open about, they didn't care about who's like, no one will say anything because she's wearing a skirt. So those kind of things that I find that as men sometimes we're losing them now. We can't be now, like some other men, they don't even want to be hugged. Like, no, don't give me a hug. So I felt like they're very free. I started working on the country girls in 2003. I discovered this group of gay guys living in a small town of South Africa. And what I found that was interesting about them, the fact that they were very united. They were like, as much as there was hate and whatever, but they were like like together and like fighting like for who they are. When I was there, I discovered that they don't want to be called men. If you call them a man, it's a big insult. So they want to be called women, like girls. So like, all right, thought like country girls would fit very, very good for the project. Sipho, also you try to find Sipho is so he's got a very interesting story because his father beat him up very strong because of his sexuality. But what I like about him, the minute his father finished beating him up, he takes his high heel and put them on and walk in the streets. So even if he beats me up, but we can't change who I am. My work is not about poverty really, because I try all the time, even if it's the space, but I try to get people in their happy mood, in their daily life, but in a very good presentation. They try to find beauty in a place where you think there's no beauty. When you look at it, you think, no, there's no beauty, but all the time I try to find that thing that makes them that makes their life move on.